1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The 16th summit of the Economic Cooperation Organization is in progress at Tashkent in Uzbekistan. The Pakistan Prime Minister and the President of Republic of Azerbaijan at a meeting in Tashkent have reviewed the progress in bilateral relations. Repatriation of illegal foreign nationals, including Afghans, to their countries continues. The Amnesty International has called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. And now the news in detail. The 16th summit of the Economic Cooperation Organization is in progress in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. The caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar is representing Pakistan at the summit. In his address, the Prime Minister will reaffirm Pakistan's commitment to ECO Vision 2025 and promotion of regional cooperation in areas of trade, transport, connectivity, energy, tourism, economic growth and productivity. Anwarul Haq Kakar will present Pakistan's vision for the future work of the organization and promotion of regional connectivity and mutual prosperity. The Prime Minister will attend the reception hosted in honor of the leaders of the Economic Cooperation Organization countries. The caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar held a meeting with the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, in Tashkent, Uzbekistan today and reviewed the progress in bilateral relations, especially in the domain of trade, defense and energy. The Prime Minister welcomed the announcement of direct flight operations of the Azerbaijan Airlines to Pakistan, terming it a positive development in people-to-people exchanges and advancing the two-way business and tourism. Anwarul Haq Kakar and the President Aliyev discussed common challenges including Islamophobia, climate change and the critical role of ECO in promotion of regional cooperation and collective prosperity. Iqbal Day is being celebrated today with national fervour to pay homage to the great poet Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal. The philosopher-poet known as Poet of the East, Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal, was born in Sialkot on 9th of November 1877. Allama Muhammad Iqbal awakened the Muslims of the subcontinent through his universal poetry and political acumen by presenting the idea of the creation of Pakistan through his historic address at Allahabad in 1930. Allama Iqbal's address gave a clear direction and separate identity to the Muslims of the subcontinent to achieve Pakistan. Radio Pakistan and television channels are presenting special programs in connection with the Iqbal Day to highlight the poetry and philosophy of Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal. Repatriation of illegal foreign nationals, including Afghans, to their homeland is continuing. Thousands of unregistered Afghan citizens are returning to the country through the Torkham and Chaman border crossings every day. According to details, 4,119 illegal Afghans returned to Afghanistan yesterday. Transit camps have been set up in various districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan to facilitate the return of the illegal aliens. A humanitarian conference on Gaza will be held in Paris today. The conference is aimed at mobilizing all the partners and stakeholders to respond to the needs of the people in Gaza. The Amnesty International has said heads of states attending today's conference in Paris on humanitarian aid for Gaza must call for an immediate ceasefire amid escalation in Israel's bombardment of the besieged enclave. The Amnesty International Secretary General Agnes Kalamard said more than 2 million people in the Gaza Strip are struggling to survive amidst Israel's relentless attacks that have exacerbated the humanitarian crisis to catastrophic levels. She said the head of the states cannot sit by and witness these sufferings any longer caused by the unprecedented number of civilian casualties and destruction to infrastructure. Meanwhile, over 1,000 U.S. aid staffers have signed a letter calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and voicing dissent against the American support for Israeli military's Gaza offensive. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a youth in Shupaiya district today. The youth Masser Ahmed Dar was martyred during a cordon search operation in Kalhulhalan area of the district. And finally, cricket. In the ICC Cricket World Cup 2023 match, New Zealand will take on Sri Lanka at Bengaluru today. The match will start at 1330 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.